Miami Dolphins are the NFL's worst what? And if you watch football or know about the sport at all and just keeping up with the football season, you can fill in the blank and probably assume the word is team. And if you assume that word is team, you are absolutely right. So first off, welcome to Sports Highlights Heaven. I'm Chris with a K. Here just, providing you guys with just news and highlights and everything about sports and whatnot. So if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button below this video and hit the bell notification so you can always be alerted when I, drop some new videos. All right. So today we're talking about dolphins, and no, I'm not talking about this friendly creature jumping in the background of this picture with the rainbow and the horizon, the water looking perfectly clean and drinkable with the palm tree hanging off to the right side. No, we're talking about the Miami Dolphins. Yes. So as you guys, if you didn't already know, if you didn't watch yesterday's game, they got their butts handed to them by the New England Patriots. I'm talking about they got shut out. Shutout happens when your opposing team scores points and you scored nothing throughout the whole game. That's called a shutout. So it looks like, for two reasons, the reason why I think they got shut out. One, because the New England Patriots are the best team in the NFL. They're like the Warriors of the NFL. The Golden State Warriors when they got Kevin Durant. But of the NFL, if you haven't checked out that video, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. You can check out that video, then come back to this video and finish it up, or after you watch this video, whichever suits you best, please check out that video. And also, because of last year, if you don't remember, the Dolphins embarrassed the Patriots because the Patriots basically had the game won, but for some reason they gave up a miracle play to the Dolphins. So I'm thinking the Patriots came back for blood this game. If you look at the quarters 1 through 4, every quarter that seems to progress throughout the game, the Patriots are just scoring more and more points. This is embarrassing. So the Patriots are 2-0 undefeated, and the Dolphins are 0-2. So I love memes. So shout out to best_sports_team_memes for posting this picture of them tanking. Tanking is just another way of saying you got shut out, meaning you didn't even try to win. So just a perfect illustration of what happened yesterday. So this is going to be the ending of week 2 in the NFL after to the Monday night's game that's going to happen tonight. It's the last game of the week to close out week number 2 in the NFL. Yay, football is back finally, right? So look at in the first 2 games, the Dolphins managed to score a total of 10 points, which makes them average 5 points a game. And then you look on the other side, they faced the Patriots, obviously, who blew them out, and then the Baltimore Ravens, who obviously blew them out as well. They scored a combined total of 102 points. So think about this. The Dolphins are giving up on average of 51 points a game, with them only scoring 5. So the argument for them being the worst team in the NFL, it kind of stands kind of strong right now. I think they've eclipsed the place of the Cleveland Browns. I think they've took their place, became number 1 in that. All right, and it doesn't even help with the fact that if you see here, thanks for this post by Boston Globe Sports. Shout out to them on IG for posting this picture of Antonio Brown, who just signed recently with the Patriots, which made me say such statement as a reason why they are the NFL's new version of the Golden State Warriors when they got Kevin Durant. He gets on a team, and obviously, which I'm not surprised, he catches a touchdown pass at Dolphin Stadium, which happens to be his hometown, right? Great picture, by the way. So these are the stats I want to just throw up of the game. The cool thing about them being such a dynamic and dominating team, no one has to be like a superstar for them to win, because they're talented, from offense to defense. You look at Brady. He had an okay game. 20 for 28, 2 touchdowns, 264 passing yards. They had over 130 rushing yards. Mikel had 85 rushing yards and rushing touchdown. Antonio Brown had 4 receptions, 56 yards, 20-yard touchdown reception. So you see everybody else on the team They're not going to have outstanding stats because just Tom Brady has so many good options to throw the ball to. And on defense, no one ever gives up for New England's defense. Their defense is impressive. Look, their defense had 7 total sacks. 7 total sacks. That is impressive, right? And then obviously they had 2 interceptions. 4 interceptions actually. Wow. 4 interceptions. They had 7 sacks, 4 interceptions. Brought 2 by Collins, who had half a sack, tackle for loss. So they had an outstanding game, from offense to defense. The defense really showed out in this game. They shut them down. And the funny thing about on defense, they scored 2 touchdowns. So if the Patriots didn't even score a touchdown offensively, they would have still won this game because they had 14 points scored by their defense. Then, to be fair, I'm going to show the stats of the Miami Dolphins. Ryan Fitzpatrick, I'm not sure what happened to him. He didn't throw no touchdowns. He threw 3 interceptions though, and Rosen's, who they said is to start next game, threw 1 interception, so no touchdown on their sides. They had 2 sacks on the defensive side. That's really it. Nothing really went well for this team. So these are some memes of which I love memes. Like I said earlier, I just absolutely do love memes because they are able to exaggerate a point and give a lot of emotion, add a lot of emotion to it. So literally, this is how the game basically went like. You see that the SpongeBob meme to the left says, "All right, I'm gonna head out," because they were just getting beaten so bad. That's just how it felt. And then the fact not even the fans are leaving, the logo is leaving itself, which I think is hilarious. So this is their remaining schedule for the season. Shout out to Audience Sports for this, graphic. So the question is, will the Miami Dolphins win a season this game? I think they will, and it might be an upset. Maybe it might be the Patriots in Week 17 because the Patriots, I know, is going to claim that number 1 seed and stuff like that. I don't think they have to fight that hard because the only team they have to really worry about in the AFC that can put up with them, in my opinion, is the Chiefs. If you disagree, please comment down below who you think is another team in the AFC that you think is going to keep up with the Patriots, or if you agree. So we'll see if they win another game. And for all those people out there are Dolphin fans, I am sorry for you guys. I'm a Packers fan. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, and I'm actually a Chiefs fan too. I like Patrick Mahomes. But this is something I do want to leave before this video ends. Shout out to Lone Brodite, I'm not sure if I'm saying that, on IG, who says, if you're not with us this year when we go winless, don't jump on our bandwagon next year when we go 2-14. So it's a meme, because like some people like to be bandwagoners, jump on teams and stuff like that. I happen to be a favorite player person, so every team they're on, that's my team, because you can be a fan of the Dolphins this year, and then they fire their coach, they get a new coach, they get a whole new team. So you're basically still a fan of Dolphins, but a fan of Dolphins that look completely different. You're a fan of the shell and not what's inside the shell. So I'm a fan of a person because whatever team they go to, there's a likely chance they won't change who they are. So that's the reason why I'm a Packers fan and a Chiefs fan, because I love their quarterbacks. 2 best quarterbacks in the league, by the way. So yeah, this is just a funny meme, to laugh at right there. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on who do you think. If you disagree that you think that the Dolphins aren't the worst team in the NFL, who do you think is? Comment below. Let me know. And don't forget to comment and like this video, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on awesome content I'm going to be dropping. So thank you for stopping by Sports Highlights Heaven, and we'll see you next time. Do you know what time it is? Because I know what time it is. But in case you didn't know what time it is, I'm not just going to tell you what time it is. I'm going to sing it or rap it, whichever it sounds like. You be the judge. But it's time to like, comment, subscribe.